Hi everyone, this is Teacher Jen from camgirls.com and welcome to Basic Grammar News Book, 2nd edition by Raymond Murphy with William R. Smalzer. Today we will continue our discussion on Unit 3. And Unit 3 is all about the present continuous tense. Again, present continuous tense. Let us have a short review first. How do we use the present continuous tense? Remember that we use this tense to talk about action happening now or action happening in the future. Now, let's just focus first on action happening now. Present continuous tense for action happening now. For action happening exactly now. So, for example, I am eating my lunch. I am eating my lunch. You know that we have 3 basic tenses. That's the past, present, and future. And our sentence, I am eating my lunch, is in the present tense. Thus, that means the action in that sentence is happening exactly now. Let's look at these examples. Right now, you are looking at this screen and at the same time, the pages are turning with this book. The candle is burning with this candle. And the numbers are spinning in this picture. So, you can exactly see now that these actions are happening right now. So, that's why we used the present continuous tense in the following sentences. Now, next detail. For action happening around now. So when you say around now, the action may not be happening exactly now, but it is happening just before and just after now. And it is not permanent or habitual. Let's have an example. John is going out with Mary. John is going out with Mary. So, you know that sentence is in the present tense. The action is happening around now. It's not exactly happening this time, this exact time, but it's happening around now. Before now or after now, but it's still happening. Let's have more examples. Muriel is learning to drive. So, as you can see, that action is happening now. Not exactly this time, but that action is not yet finished. So it's not in the past. It's not in the future because it's happening now. So that's why the action is in the present continuous tense. It's not yet finished. Next, I am living with my sister until I find an apartment. I'm living with my sister until I find an apartment. So just like with the 2 previous sentences, we used the present continuous tense. Now, let's go back here in our book and let's discuss letter B. Remember that the structure of the present continuous tense is like this. We have our subject followed by our be verb and then ing form of the verb, like this. So again, when we use the present continuous tense, something or the action is happening now. For example, I'm working. She's wearing a hat. They're playing football. I'm not watching television. So all the actions in those sentences are happening now, not in the past, not in the future, but now. Let's read more examples. Please be quiet. I'm working. I'm working. It means I'm working now. Look at Michiko. She's wearing her new hat. She's wearing her new hat. That means she's wearing it now. The weather is nice. It's not raining. It's not raining. It's not raining now. Where are the children? They're playing in the park. They're playing in the park. On the phone? We're having dinner now. Can you call back later? We're having dinner now. You can turn off the television. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. So as you can see, students, it's all easy. Remember that present continuous tense, we use it for actions that are happening now or exactly now, not yet finished but still happening. Now let's go on to the spelling, because in this case we have to change the form of the main verb here. We have to change it into ing form, right? So let's read these words. Come, coming. Run, running. Lie, lying. Write, writing. Sit, sitting. Dance, dancing. Swim, swimming. Now, let's have a more detailed or thorough explanation or discussion about the spelling. How do we spell the present continuous tense? We make the present continuous tense by adding ing to the base verb. Normally, it's simple. We just have to add ing. That's the basic rule. But sometimes we have to change the word a little. Perhaps we double the last letter or we drop a letter. Here are the rules to help you know how to spell the present continuous tense. So like what I said, the basic rule is just add ing to the base verb. Just like these words. But we have some exceptions. If the base verb ends in consonant followed by a vowel and then consonant again, you have or we need to double the last letter. For example, stop, stopping. Run, running. Begin, beginning. But students, you have to remember that the vowel part here should be stressed. Okay? So in that case, we have to double the last letter. Note that this exception does not apply when the last syllable of the base verb is not stressed. Just like with the word open. Open, opening. We didn't double the last letter because the last syllable or the vowel here in the last syllable is not stressed. Now, exception number 2. If the base verb ends in IE, change the IE to Y. This is also a basic rule. For example, lie, L-I-E, change to lying, L-Y-I-N-G. Die, dying. Exception 3. If the base verb ends in vowel followed by consonant and then E, we have to remove or omit the letter E. For example, come, C-O-M-E. Then we have to omit letter E and then add ing. Mistake, mistaking. Okay? So now students, I want you to review this lesson and remember all the important details on how to use the present continuous tense. This tense is very important and very useful when you are expressing yourself in English. Also, I would like to encourage you to enroll in camgush.com's classes because we can definitely help you improve your English skills. Now, this is the end of our lesson. I hope you learned something. This is Teacher Jen from camgush.com saying goodbye and see you on our next video. Goodbye.